We use a bunch of different models for different features. So, for example, our autocomplete is actually using a fine-tuned GPT-4o Mini. Our quick reply suggestions, like the one button reply suggestions that we give you, those are actually using Llama 3.2, the 3B model. We use GPT-4o in a few places. So we do use different models in different places for different things. We have looked at sort of stringing them together, like just trying to save costs for certain things in the assistant by outsourcing other models. And I think our experience has been that it introduces a lot of complexity and it affects the ability of the model to kind of reason across lots of different types of activities in a sane way. If you just feed all of the data into one big model, it can think about, lots of complicated relations between different things, and it can come up with ways to use tools in ways you didn't think. And it's been a big unlock for us. And the cost savings haven't seemed worth the complexity and sort of the loss of generality of like having this turn into more of a pipeline between different types of models. The other thing I want to note is the caching that Anthropic has is really, really critical for us. It's a really big deal. So when you have this agentic flow, you call the same history over and over and over again. You only append to the bottom. And our histories get very long. Like we can have hundreds of thousands of tokens in any one of these calls. And the Anthropic caching is a little hard to use. You have to really construct your agent to be very careful about keeping like earlier things immutable. And we've done a lot of work to make that happen. But if you get it working, it can save you 90% of your cost. It's a hugely impactful thing. And frankly, if we didn't have that, we could not afford to run. Like we would be just at Anthropic costs. We'd be losing money every user by a huge margin. So that's been a huge unlock for us. It also is one of the reasons we switched to cloud actually is even if the models from OpenAI could use tools as well as what we have for Anthropic, we couldn't afford it because the caching from OpenAI is just a lot less of cost savings. It's only like a half off.